Hello folks, and welcome to a video that I probably have made 1,000 times over. Probably a zillion or a billion times. And the video is entitled just Political Rambles. But I just thought, people want me to talk about political stuff, right? Most of it, I'm not kind of qualified to, go on about political stuff. This is greenbelt and brown belt. And the thing I forgot to say in the last greenbelt and brown belt video was Sefton Council is a very weird council, right? The way it sort of wants to do stuff. Because Sefton Council's got some beautiful fields, yet it will build on anywhere. Now, a lot of other councils won't reconsider that. However, you go to the Wirral, and they're just using, like I've said countless times, they're taking really good fields and they're building on them. Whereas a field to Sefton Council is just a field. Or it's like clothes in your wardrobe. If it's not good, you should throw it out and not use it. That should be the common sense. And Sefton's common sense should be, okay, you want to build on a field? Well, you should build on a rubbish field where the crop isn't good, on the farm material isn't good. So you build on that field, right? But that's not the actual case with the Sefton Council. Because they'll just I look at some of the decent fields around, and yet people sort of build. Now, I was going to use the map on the wall over there and say, that area is where you build and that area is where you don't. Okay? Now, a lot of people said in the last video I made about the greenbelt, people said, hey, Stephen, you never actually properly said your thoughts on the greenbelt and to why. And I'm probably going to answer this a lot over time, but I just think, really, the greenbelt should be built on, right? We need really good, strong properties, we need to stop building shit, and we need to build proper, proper, good, strong properties for people to live in. And people need to start listening to some good ideas that are coming out. If you're a councillor and you watch this video, you need to listen to the locals, because the locals have got pretty good ideas. In fact, some of the locals have got pretty rubbish ideas, let's be fair. But some of them have got fantastic ideas. And if you keep polling stuff in your meetings, that's a good way. You've got good opportunities and you should listen to them. You should take them and listen to them. And, you know, you have a budget, use your budget wisely. You know, don't spend it in the wrong places like you have been doing. Spend it in the right places. Because, you know, I mean, like, you know, and that's another thing I wanted to state. You know, I've got a map on the wall there. In fact, you can't see it because right all the way up to my left. But I'm going to point to the map, right, on the wall over there, right? Because I'm going to say to this: stop using a global pandemic for some of the BS that is happening. Okay? Stuff like truck driver shortages, not fuel shortages. We should stop blaming the truck drivers for short fuel. Okay? Now, I'm not qualified to... Maybe, Charles, you could... No? We're not going to re-elaborate on that. But seriously, you want me to educate... You know, I mean, I need educating. I need educating for some of the things that's really, really happening. Because when I was on the youth cabinet, going back to the greenbelt, as I was talking about earlier, you had some good polls, right? When you sit people down in meetings, you don't screw them up and down, left, right, and centre. Hell no. When you're in a meeting, use good polls. Use good polls. Because by a poll, everybody can agree and disagree. Listen to the locals. They've got good ideas, some of them. Some of them have. Some of them haven't. Okay? My word, I feel like, you know... Another thing, so I was watching that video, a lot of people were saying, what about the rubbish land? You buy the rubbish land and you build on the rubbish land. It's usually, like you said, the dirt cheap land that you get. And you said,